explain very important part, that is excretion. So excretion means a removal of toxic substances. Toxic substances means the substances which are dangerous for an organism. In animals there is the digestion, there is respiration, and so different processes, different biological processes take place, and as a result of this, some toxic substances or unwanted substances are produced, and those substances cannot be, kept inside the body. Like we eat food, and as a result of digestion, all the nutrients they are absorbed by the our body or the body of animals. Then some substances which are undesirable or which are waste, they are left in the body and they have to be removed. So this is about the animals and the humans. Now similarly, in plants also same thing happens, and in plants also there is the metabolic reaction, there is the biological process, and as a result some toxic substances are produced in the plants also, and this removal of toxic substances from the animals and plants is called as excretion. Now uh, in humans and as well as animals, birds, we all excrete either through fecal matter or by urination. So fecal matter and urination, why it is done? It is done to remove any undesirable material, any toxic material inside the body, because toxic materials they are not required by the body at all, and they are the end product. End product means last product, उनकी बॉडी में कोई भी आवश्यकता नहीं होती. So this is for the animals and the humans. लेकिन plants में कैसे होता है? Plants they are not so well developed in this term. So we'll see how plants they have excretion. Now for example, all of you must be knowing about the trees of people, people tree or burger tree. So you go below the burger or below the people tree in mid time, or when the weather is slightly hot, or particularly in the spring season also, below the tree and wait for some time, say 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So you will notice that some droplets are falling on you. This is one point. So why? Because they excrete the substances. People and the burger trees, they are very huge substances, very huge trees, and they emit poisonous substances which fall on our body. This is one example. Other is, if you are unable to notice, then go around the tree of people or burger and notice the floor, notice the ground. You will notice that there is the darkness in the soil around the people or burger tree, because they emit some toxic substances or the substances which are not required. And so this is the purpose of excretion. This is the purpose of this removal of waste by the plants. Other is, like you all must be knowing about the gond. Gond, you might have seen the gond. The gonds, they are gond के टुकड़े होते हैं, gond के टुकड़े होते हैं. You prepare laddus, गोंद के लड्डू बनेंगे सब घर में. अब सर्दियां आ रही हैं. गोंद, this गोंद क्या है? Gold is basically a toxic material which are not required by the plants, and gold is called as resin. gum is called as resin. The sticky materials. सबको पता होगा गोंद लड्डू दांत में चिपकता है तो वो थोड़ा थोड़ा चिपचिपा हो जाता है. So that is resin. So resins are produced by the plants and which we eat. So this is an example. Other example of the plants, you know, there are the trees, you know, there is the falling of leaves, wilting of leaves, but why the leaves fall down? Have you ever noticed? Actually, when the leaves they mature, it means the leaves becomes yellow. So leaves become yellow. So why the leaves fall down? Because leaves slowly and slowly, leaves progressively becomes heavier due to accumulation of toxic materials in them, and the leaf cannot resist its own weight. So naturally, leaf will become yellow and leaf will then it will become wilted. Wilted means ये थोड़ा सा झुक जाएगा. Ultimately, leaf will fall down. So this is what we call, क्या बोलते हैं, ये पतझड़ हो रहा है. So पतझड़ के सीजन फिक्स होते हैं. It occurs, during the springs. Why? Because new leaves have to be produced. So now this is about the basics of the excretion in plants. In detail about the excretion in plants. So first point is the carbon dioxide. This plants, they liberate carbon dioxide. Plants liberate carbon dioxide in the night time, because plants they also have to live, they require energy. So there is the conversion of food materials into energy takes place, and so they produce carbon dioxide in the night. Then so why we say that we should not sleep below the trees or around the trees, bigger trees rather, in the night, because the concentration of CO2 is more. So this CO2. Now then coming to the resins. Resins, they are the sticky materials. Just I have said, the sticky materials, they are produced during the metabolic reactions. Metabolic means the processes due to which energy is produced or some functions takes place, and so they are metabolic processes, metabolic changes, or you can say biological reactions take place, and so there is the production of resins. Now then other example is latex. What is latex? Latex is basically milky. It is milky liquid. Milky liquid, you must be knowing, like the plant of आक. आक का जो पेड़ होता है, और भी कनेर के पेड़ होते हैं, देखा होगा. जब भी उनकी लीव्स को हम तोड़ते हैं, what we notice milk like substance. So that is called a latex. So that is the plant body, but it is not useful for the plant, and it has to be removed. Then the gum also, gum of bone, it is made from the tree trunk. So that is they all are accumulated. They all are accumulated in the tree body. They are accumulated in the tree body. Tree body means it can be trunk, it can be a stem, it can be leaves, etc. And so जैसे हम तोड़ते हैं पत्ते को, आग के पत्ते तोड़ते हैं तो उसमें से मिल्की निकलता है. So that is the latex. Or rubber trees. Rubber tree का जो रबर होता है, rubber, how rubber is made? Rubber is made from the rubber latex. But actually that is the waste of the plant, and then the plant liberates the latex, then we use for our purposes. Similarly gum also. तो gum कैसे बनता है? Actually the persons who are involved in the business of gum, they make the holes. Like see, this is tree trunk. So they make the holes in the tree trunk with the nail. कील से छेद कर देते हैं जगह जगह, एंड अपने आप उसमें से गोंद निकलता है. इट टेक्स फ्यू मंथ्स. और जो ट्रीज बहुत सारे बिग हो जाते हैं, बड़े ट्री हो जाते हैं, उनमें से भी अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली गम निकलता है. ऑल द ट्रीज मोस्टली like neem, people, baboon, all the trees, not mango, all the trees, they have resins as well as gums. All the trees, even guava also. If you have any tree of guava, do some experiment. Take a small, nail, and with the help of your elders, and mark, a small point, or take knife, or you request your mother to make some cut in the bark of the guava tree at any place, and after a week or 2 weeks you will notice some sticky materials comes out. So that is the resin. It can be gum also. So plants toxic produces, and that's why the plants, they die after a certain time, because there's a limit, and plant body is unable to tolerate. Then the falling of leaves, falling of leaves, falling of leaves. Leaves also, they are the storehouse. In the leaves there the production of food material take place. So leaves, they slowly and slowly accumulate the toxic substances, and when the leaves becomes mature enough to hold its own weight, then what happens? Its weight cannot be beared by its petiole. What is petiole? Petiole means it's a dundle. The पत्ती का डंडल होता है. This petiole, this is the petiole. This is the leaf. So this is petiole. P-E-T-I-O-L-E. Petiole or stalk. So then leaf fall down. So this is about the excretion in plants.